I see your name's Parker.
Yeah, my name is Parker.
So, how's it going, Parker? How are you doing right
Well,
now?
I don't know if I'm doing, I don't know if I'm doing too good. You know, I, I don't know. Um, I've had bad thoughts about doing things, and I've been seeing this plant that nobody else can see, and it's really been concerning my mom. Her name is Deborah, and um my dad. His name is Charles. And they really think that I need some help, but I don't see what the problem is. He's just a plant that I sometimes see. Um, yeah, I don't see the big deal here.
Do you think that your parents are possibly concerned because they just don't know what's going on, or what?
That's not what I think it is at all. You know, I think they have a pretty solid understanding of what's going on. I just don't think they care about me too well. You know, you haven't had a child in 19 years. And my mother is 8 months pregnant with a little girl, and I think that's who they're concerned for. You know, just because I'm seeing these plants, I mean, I'm not acting out in any way or doing anything. And I think it's really important that they understand that.
Well, according to your parents, you have been carving pictures of this plant into your front porch repeatedly. Actually, twice a week. I've been told.
How dare you? I'm not doing that. I'm telling you, I'm not doing that. I don't know why nobody gets that. I'm not doing that. I don't understand. All right. See, you're on their side, and that's the problem. That's the problem. You're in this together. You think that you know what's best for me, but you don't. And you don't realize that this thing might not be in my head. I'm always being told it's in my head, it's in my head, so I always start to think it might just be in my head. But I have my whole family concerned that this, that it's me doing all this stuff, and I'm telling you, it's not. It's really not. And nobody wants to believe me. But I feel like I understand what's going on. There's a plan.
Parker, you gotta listen to me. I'm here to help you. There is no plant. I'm telling you that there
I
is no plant.
I I think there is. I think you're wrong. I think there certainly is a plan. And I think again that nobody wants to believe me. It's kind of sad, you know. I often cry in the middle of the night because just nobody wants to believe me. And I truly think this is why my parents wanted to have another kid after not having one for 19 years. Is because they want to replace me. They want to replace me. You know, honestly, I can't. I can't. I can't deal with it, man. I can't deal with it. You know how hard it is. You know how hard it is to be told that you're lying about something. Your whole life, you're seeing this plant, but nobody wants to believe you. Nobody wants to believe it's real. All right. You just had me come here to laugh at me and say exactly what I've been being told for the entirety of my life almost. I've been being told for 15 years that this plant thing isn't real. Nobody wants to believe me. Nobody wants to believe me at all. It's just a tragedy. It's just a real tragedy. How dare you?
Parker, it's gonna be alright. I understand where you're coming from.
You don't
right?
understand.
I mean, my parents thought I broke their wrench back when I was 13, but I didn't break it, I didn't break it at all. Actually, my mom broke it. She just kind of dropped it, and, she didn't want to tell my dad, so that's what it is. But I'm gonna have to do something about this, Parker, I'm gonna have to give you some schizophrenia medication. I'm sorry. I truly am, man.
I don't need the medication. I don't need it. There isn't anything wrong with me. There is a plant. I'm telling you, there's a plant. You don't want to believe me. Nobody wants to believe me. Nobody's ever wanted to believe me. Fine, I'll go on your medication. But when you see what happens to me, and when you see that it will make me worse and worse and worse, maybe I will end up having issues up here. And if I do, it's not on me, it's on you. It's on you. It will be on you because you don't understand that there's a plant. There's a goddamn plant. And you don't want to believe that there's a plant. And every part of me wants everyone to know what is happening right now, but nobody wants to understand. And that is truly why so many people end up lost in this world, because nobody wants to understand who they are and what they've done and what they've gone through. Alright? I'm out of here.
See you next week, I guess. Sure.